Hi, welcome back to Serger Tip Clips. Did you know that you can do some decorative techniques on your serger as well? It's not just for utility stitching. It's great to do edges, finish edges on your fabrics and do seams and rolled hems, but there are lots of fun things that you can do by manipulating your differential feed. And today I want to show you how to gather on a serger, how to turn a strip of fabric like this into this, and it's very easy. Manipulating your differential feed is pretty simple, and differential feed is one of the nicest features on a serger, and understanding how to manipulate it is really important for getting good professional techniques on your finished projects. When you look under the presser foot, on a serger you'll see two sets of feed dogs, a front and a back set. You see different numbers for your differential feed setting. And depending on the make or model machine you have, yours might say 1 or N, and that means that the front and back feed dogs are both working at the same rate of speed. When you change your differential feed setting above or below that 1 or N setting, what you're doing is changing the way the front feed dogs feed in the fabric in relationship to the back feed dogs. Your back feed dogs always work at the same rate of speed. That never changes no matter what the setting is. So when you raise your differential feed to 2, which we'll be doing for the gathering technique today, what we're doing is speeding up those front feed dogs to feed the fabric in twice as fast as the back feed dogs are feeding it out. And what that does is it allows the fabric to get pushed along a little faster as it's going under the foot of the machine, and it helps gather it up. Let's go over to the machine and see how we'll turn that flat fabric into a gathered strip. Let me give you the machine setup before I start stitching. I have the machine set up for a 4-thread overlock. You can see both needles are in. My stitch length is on the widest one possible and the longest possible, which is 4 on this machine. And I have my differential feed set up at 2. So the front feed dogs are working twice as fast as the back feed dogs. In a previous tip clip, we talked about handling, and this is one where even the pressure of your index finger can hold back the fabric and work against that higher differential feed setting. So you always want to be sure just to gently guide the fabric along. I'm going to trim off, about 1/8 of an inch of fabric. It doesn't matter on this. And but what I want to do is just keep my right hand kind of underneath it to guide it along, and lightly handle the fabric with my left hand as it's feeding through. So let's get started, and you can see I'm not doing anything else special. You can see the fabric gathering along as it goes through. Flat going in, gathered coming out. It's really kind of fun, super, super easy. And I'll just chain off and trim off my thread, and I'll go down the second side. And the nice thing about this is if you're doing a strip, I know in heirloom sewing, I think they call these puffing strips, you know that both edges are going to gather exactly the same because all of your settings are the same. And there we have our gathered strip. Thanks for joining me today for this Serger tip clip. And for more great tips and techniques, be sure to order my book, Serger Essentials, Master the Basics and Beyond. See you again soon.